hila dito sa, nakita ko kasi yung maraming anggulo yung video niya dahil maraming kumukuha. May nakita ako na anggulo na talagang hinihila yung pulis dito sa leeg, sa kular, hinila dito sa braso. When in fact, ang dala-dala lang naman niya is basura para itapon sa labas. So yun lang. Actually, I am preparing that video. Gusto ko ipakita sa inyo.
Yes. Your Honor.
Makita ko lang sa inyo na yun, I feel dismayed by that incident. Just to be honest with you. Sige,
I was there kasi, Your Honor, sa Emerald Gate. The video you saw po is marami na po nakalampas. Pinalampas namin kasi akala namin basura. Nakalampas din. Na-found out po namin basura sa ilalim po. Yun po yung mga hukay-hukay po nila. Yun po yun. Kaya gusto lang may stop ma-check po. Secondly po, sa basement po kasi, I want to disabuse the mind of General Torre po na parang nagre-resist kami. Wala daw sila magawa pag may search. Mali po yun, isa lie. Pag once i-cordon po nila lugar, wala po kami magawa. Like the basement po.
Correct.
Yes po, wala kami magawa.
We have complete control
Yes,
of the whole
kaya nga po,
compound.
mali po yung sinasabi po niya.
Dahil gusto nila na aside from the visual search na ginagawa nila, gusto pa nila ng ano bang, how do you call that search, na gagamit pa sila ng mga technological search to determine heartbeat and life beneath the ground. Yan ang gusto lang gagawin, which is I think as far as serving a warrant of arrest is napakalayo na. Napakalayo na yan. Napakalayo na. But anyway, they insist. Continue, General Torre.
Thank you, sir. That's why we recommend that only their lawyers will be allowed to join the searches. For us to end this once and for all, because Mr. Chair, I would like to ask the KOJC.
Like the question is the question that keeps on coming back is that binabaligtad na ba natin yung search muna bago arrest or arrest muna bago magkakaroon ng lawful search? Parang binabaligtad na natin yung procedure.
Sir, we are implementing a warrant of arrest, sir. There is a command
Correct.
from
You're
the judge.
implementing a warrant of arrest. And kung na-arresto nyo yung tao, you can conduct a lawful search. Hindi pa nga dapat sa vicinity, kundi on his person
We're not,
yung search.
the search incidental to a lawful arrest, sir, is a search for weapons and for the safety of the arresting officer. But right now, sir, we are not searching for any weapons. We are searching for the person to be arrested because we have reasonable ground to believe that he is in the KOJC compound. As
And
to
what is that reasonable ground to believe?
we have informants, we have surveillance, and may others, sir, that I will reveal to the Senate committee on an executive session, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Continue.
So basically, sir, that's the last slide of my presentation, and we will leave you with our commitment. Next slide. We will not stop until we arrest the fugitives because this is our duty. And most importantly, we cannot and will not abandon the once voiceless victims of Apollo Kibuloy. Thank you, sir. And may God bless us all.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair.
Yeah, right.
Mr. Chair, first, if we will follow the recommendation of General Torre, we are in fact legalizing the forcible eviction of thousands of residents just because he wants to serve his warrant of arrest, which he already turned into a license, and if not, more powerful than a search warrant. And if only lawyers will be there, Your Honor, that is a very unique example where the police would now dictate what law is. And as a matter of fact, in a search warrant, the only requirement is that two persons of sufficient age and discretion, no, which is required to accompany the search. That's the rules of court. Now he wants it to be increased that since he has an arrest warrant, then he is presuming now that an arrest warrant in terms of search has more power than a search warrant, which is again unfounded. And then he says to us that we have a commitment to not stop until we arrest the fugitives. We have already said our opinion that Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy is not yet a fugitive, Your Honor. And we already explained that in the last hearing, Your Honor. And if that is true, then I wonder if they also committed the same kind of resources, the same devotion, and the same, number of personnel which they used in the arrest of the top 10 most wanted persons which they listed, the terrorist, Your Honor. And in the search for Marwan, even the SAP 44, only 44 PNP were there. And here, and Marwan was even a known terrorist. Yet here, he is just an accused. And he even said, in order to help the victims of Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy, he must have forgotten that his own warrant of arrest refers to only one complainant, Your Honor. One complainant. And he is presenting us a presentation where as if he painted a bad picture, a grotesque picture of Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy, and clearly implying that he is a child molester and a women molester based on her own presentation. So we say, therefore, Your Honor, that enough is enough. Since he is only armed with an arrest warrant, and even up until now, he has just presented an arrest warrant. I was waiting that his lawyers would present to us also the rest of the warrants, Your Honor. We say that 14 days have already elapsed. And this so-called service of arrest warrant has been abused to the extent that so many persons have already been sidelined and their human rights have already been wantonly violated. Are we trying to say that just because they want to do their supposed duty, it would be okay to violate the rights of so many people because they want to serve this warrant of arrest? And if we will believe General Torre, he is now on a mission to conduct more diggings, not only in the SMNI studio, perhaps in the hangar, and God forbid, perhaps he will say later on that the heartbeat transferred in the kingdom, and then he will conduct his own digging again in the kingdom. That is the direction that General Torre is bringing us, Your Honor. A rape of the 1987 Constitution.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair,
Go ahead.
very briefly, I am appalled at the recommendation of the Regional Director of Regional Police Office number 11. Libo po yung tao na gusto niyang alisin sa sarili nilang pamamahay, matanda, nasa tamang gulang, bata, estudyante na inosente. Ayaw niya, hindi na niya pag-aaralin kung atin pong susundan yung kanya pong panukala. Naalisin ng lahat ng tao para nang sa ganoon unhampered yung kanilang gagawing search or arrest. Palagay ko, Mr. Chairman, this is already going beyond the commerce of man. Whatever the recommendation is. Thank you, sir.
I agree. I agree.
Mr. Chair, may I speak?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I am speaking for JMCFI. Sir, he has already searched the JMC building several times over. More than 40 times already is my understanding. When will he stop so that the kids can go back to school? Now, with respect to the alleged retaining wall that he found underneath, why has he not gotten a search warrant as you have already said? I would also like to point out some points that he stated in his video. One, when he was showing all the videos of the women, that was already police women searching the quarters in the Bible study. That was already day 9, the 9th day. Previous to that, mga lalaki po nagsa-search. But we were wondering kasi babae na ang pina-search niya doon. And then after that, 6 o'clock natapos yung search. So we were expecting the women to leave, the police women to leave. And yet the police women stayed there until 8 p.m. What were they doing from 6 to 8 p.m.? So when you saw Pastor Marlon Acobo shouting at them, it was because they had stayed there for 2 hours already without doing anything, disturbing seriously the women who were staying there. So perhaps that video of Pastor Marlon Acobo shouting at them was taken after the 2-hour period, just precisely to show this PR stunt. Second, the case regarding the Children's Joy Foundation, which has no bearing to the case here in Davao City and to the warrant of arrest against Pastor Apollo Kibuloy, that case in Hawaii was dismissed. Okay? Third, with respect to the K9, the third search of the K9 proved negative. Perhaps what he was showing you was the first video, but the third search proved negative. Fourth, the woman that he was showing crying in the video in front of the policeman is not a minor. What she was doing was trying to protect the grounds because they were trying to enter sacred grounds, and that is why she was crying out of emotion. I believe, Your Honor, that the PowerPoint submitted by General Torre is trial by publicity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Can I answer, sir?
Go ahead.
Just on the last statement of the good attorney, that this presentation is trial by publicity. If you want a fair trial, please ask Apollo Kibuloy to surrender. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Chair,
Now,
wala talaga.
hindi mo na kailangan
sumusuko.
sagutin yun.
Kaya nga,
Hindi mo
hindi
na
siya
kailangan-
sumusuko. Magkano ba?
hindi mo na kailangan sagutin. So, it's already 8:16 in the evening. I think before we suspend this hearing, I would like to get the commitment of the PNP. Ano ba talaga? Are you willing to sacrifice the future of the children ng mga estudyante? Hindi sila makapag-aral dahil sa continued presence niyo dyan sa area?
Sir, we are not preventing them.
Ha?
We are not preventing them to continue with their
Yeah,
Daily
you're not
activities,
preventing them, but kung ako ang estudyante, hindi ako papasok dyan na ganyan kadaming pulis. Hindi ako papasok dyan. Ako teacher, hindi ako komportable na kaklase dyan kung ganyan kadaming pulis sa loob.
think more than me, sir. There's one person that we can ask to end all of this, sir. And
Ayan.
I think we know who he is. Because
Kaya nga, your quest for the arrest of Pastor Kibuloy would mean sacrificing everything. Yung mga bata na nag-aaral, yung mga tao na nakatira dyan. Ganun ba? So you will continue to stay. Hindi ba pwedeng bigyan nyo muna ng relief yung mga tao dyan to back to their normal lives? Tapos kung meron na naman kayong positive info, go ahead. Go ahead. You arrest Pastor Kibuloy kung nandiyan siya sa loob. Alam mo, Nick, the way I see it right now, however you defend your position, you are at the losing end. Nakikita ko. And I think, I am suggesting to you, kung talagang after 13 days of occupation of that compound, still, hindi nyo na-aresto si Pastor Kibuloy, I think, it's high time for you to make a tactical retreat. For the meantime, huwag mong gawin na rason na pasubo na kami dito, tuloy-tuluyan na namin ito, sir, dahil napasubo na kami. You're not saying that, but ako, pakiramdam ko, yan ang nangyari ngayon. Napasubo na kayo dyan kahit hindi niyo nakikita. Si Pastor Kibuloy, tuluyuan na lang ninyo. Ayaw na niyong umalis. Alam mo, it's kung babalik sa normal yung buhay ng mga taga QJC, pag umalis kayo dyan, pati yung mga pulis natin, babalik rin sa normal yung buhay nila. And we are not preventing you from striking back. Kung meron kayong mabigat na informasyon na nandyan talaga si Pastor, pasukin nyo, arestuhin nyo. Pero continuously staying there is detrimental to both of the parties, QJC at saka kayo, police. Detrimental to both sides yan. I am appealing to you in the name of humanity. Please be human enough to consider all these things. Please be human enough. I cannot give you a direct order, although gustong-gusto ko talaga sabihan kayo na umalis na kayo dyan, but I cannot give you a direct order, otherwise it will be a legislative overreach. I'm not part of your chain of command. Hindi ko kayo pwedeng orderan dyan. But as part of our oversight function over you, we have all the reason in this world to give you our advice, our recommendation, how to do things properly in the name of humanity. Magiging normal ang buhay nila, magiging normal ang buhay ninyo kung babalik kayo. Then kung meron naman kayong informasyon, go ahead. Nobody's stopping you. Pero yung ganyan tuloy-tuloy na lang kayo, I am running out of reasons to explain to the people why are these policemen are still there after how many days continuously occupying because gusto nilang kalkalin lahat ng lugar. Ay, hindi ko in-invalidate yung mga rason ninyo na meron kayo nakikita, meron kayong informasyon. Okay, that's part of your job. Pero sa ngayon naman siguro, you cannot justify your existence there inside the compound for how many days na. I know you're pressured by your commanders to arrest Pastor Kibuloy. They will not give you 3,000 people from other police regional offices. They will not support you with that gargantuan number of troops just to arrest one wanted person kung walang imprimatur yan galing sa taas. Napipressure kayo. But because of that pressure, napapasubo na kayo, nahiya na kayong umatras. I am giving you the advice. As early as now, you can make your tactical retreat, however you term that, strategic retreat. You can do that. Pero kung sabihin mo sa akin, General Torre, that you will still continue to stay there, I don't know how to explain your continuous stay in that area, armed with the warrant of arrest. After 13 days, hindi pa niyo nahuli yung hinahanap ninyo. I am running out of reasons. I am running out of justifications. I want to help you. I want to help you justify your actions. Dahil mga tao ko kayo dati. I'm trying to help you. I am trying to justify your actions, but I'm running out of justifications. Ngayon sabihin mo, tuloy-tuloy niyo pa. Well, I don't know how to deal with this situation. Kung nakikinig sana si President Bongbong Marcos ngayon, I am appealing to you, Mr. President, please, listen to these people. Mr. President, sana ibalik mo ang buhay nito mga tao na ito to normal, not only to the KOJC members, but also to your policemen. Galing pa ito sa ibang region na ilang araw na dito, walang matinong higaan, walang matinong kain, walang matinong tulog, walang matinong ligo. I am appealing to you, Mr. President. Please act on this. Huwag ninyo isara yung utak ninyo para mahuli lang si Pastor Kibuloy. You are willing to sacrifice everything. That's only an appeal. I hope you are listening. So again, I'm throwing back to you the question. How long do you intend to stay there?
Sir, same with the commitment earlier. We won't stop until we arrest Apollo Kibuloy, sir. We believe he is in KOJC compound and we will look for him. If only the KOJC members will cooperate with us, leave us alone what we are doing. We're not hurting them. We're not hurting them. They are the ones impeding us. We want to go into a building. Why impede us? Stay away. It's not you that we are targeting. We are looking for Apollo Kibuloy, Crescente Canada, Ingrid Canada, Sylvia Simanes, and Roy. What's the first name? Roy. Jacqueline Roy. Those are the people that we are interested in. We're not interested in Dr. Badoy. We're not interested in Marlon Acobo. We're not interested in Banat Bay. We're not interested in anybody except for the five. Let us look for them freely in these areas. They say that these are sacred grounds. We see that anyway, sir, this is really of no point of debating, considering that the court order still subsists, and it will be a great dereliction of our duty if we will stop and we will not comply with the court order. We have positive information that Mr. Kibuloy is in the compound, and you have seen the challenges that we faced in the past 13 days. And of course, I would like also to, pasensya na po kayo, dahil kung isa lang talaga, there's only one person who can end this all. The Son of God. Claiming to be the Son of God. Kasi nga naman, ang Son of God, nakilala ko, na nabasa ko sa libro. Nagpapako sa krus para sa kanyang mananampalataya. Sana naman itong Son of God, sa ngayong ito, can take the kadyals, hindi niya kailangan magpapako sa krus.
You are also a son of God. I am also a son of God. Everyone here is a son of God. A daughter of God. You did not emphasize that. Everyone is. Lahat tayo dito, anak ng Panginoon.
Sir. And also, sir, may I take this chance?
Okay.
Maybe the KOJC has the impression that I take joy and pride in doing this. Pride maybe because I'm doing my job, but I don't take any joy in this. My children are harassed by KOJC. They know my house. They've been delivering vegan chicharon in my house in Marikina during the time that the SMNI franchise was revoked, and the reporters were turned to sellers and fundraisers of sacks and sacks of vegan chicharon. I've been buying from them. I've been supporting them. They're my friends. I don't take joy in this job, sir. It's just because I took the oath that I'm doing this to the end.
May I say something, sir?
Yes, go ahead.
I can see, General Torre, that you do not take any joy in this, and that you're saying that it would be a dereliction of your duty if you do not implement the warrant of arrest. But On the other hand, I would like to emphasize that this, in the exercise of your duties, this constitutes a rape of the constitutional rights of other people. The right to religious freedom, right to education, right to life, liberty, and property of third persons who are not part of this warrant of arrests. As my teacher said, your right to wave your hand ends where my nose begins. And so many noses have already been broken. Specifically, the noses that refer to the Bill of Rights. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Again, sinabi ko na yan sa iyo kanina, General Torre, na in the performance of your duty, you are willing to sacrifice all the rights that as stated by Attorney Fuentes. Ako lang kung saan mga bata nag-aaral, sila yung kanilang religious duties, religious ceremonies ay na-impede. So, hindi ko ang hirap i-justify. But then we are going nowhere in this hearing if we cannot reach to a settlement. Wala tayong magawa dito. So, my colleagues, you want to comment, ask questions? It's already 8:31.
Maraming salamat po, Chairman. Marami po akong gustong itanong pero kanina pa po ito. Pero
Please.
opo, yun lang pong una sana sa human rights. Kay Ma'am Junite Rose F. Baruquillo, ma'am. Opo, magandang gabi po. Inabot na po tayo ng gabi. Gusto ko lamang pong tanungin, ma'am, kung kanina po sinabi nyo parang hindi pa kayo nag-iimbestiga, kayo po ay nagmamatsyag pa lang. Parang ano pong pinagkaiba nung nagmamatsyag sa nag-iimbestiga?
Right now, Your Honor, pareho na pong ginagawa ng aming opisina sa regional office, yung pagmamatsyag at pag-iimbestiga. Sa pagpamamatsyag po, daily, we monitor them online and field works. Pumupunta po ang ating mga investigador sa area or outside the KOJC compound or inside if we're allowed. Yun po minomonitor namin kung ano yung mga incidents. Like in cases during dispersal, we were there, we were observing, we were monitoring. With respect to the investigation po na trabaho ng human rights, we already started it po. We already sent communication to both sides, the KOJC and the PNP, because as I have said earlier that we need substantial evidence sa lahat ng mga incidents of alleged human rights violations. So we have sent communications to both sides requesting them for statements and affidavits kasi yun po ay makakatulong sa aming investigasyon. So we are waiting for their replies po. So that will start actually our investigation to roll ball po.
Bali, ibig niyo pong sabihin, aantayin niyo pa po yung kanilang mga kasagutan bago po kayo makapagbibigay ng resulta?
As part of our mandate po, Your Honor, we have to observe due process po. So in certain instances, yung mga incidents po, we really have to request their statements and counter affidavits kung meron po. So we already have incidents already listed na merong mga alleged human rights violations like the incidents kanina na mga na-mention from both sides. But we have to get the statements from both sides as ordered po din ng amin ng central office po.
So, bukod po dun sa na-witness nyo na, kailangan po ng statement.
As directed by our central office po, Your Honor.
So gaano po kahaba yung aantayin natin na panahon?
it would really depend din po.
Yung pinakamabilis po, pinakamabilis lang. Para alam lang po natin kasi ako po,
As far as I know po, Your Honor, as soon as they've given us our statements, kasi we have already the directive to expedite na madaliin din talaga ang aming investigasyon. We already have the videos as evidence, as part of the evidence, but we really need the side of both parties din po, just so makompleto namin yung investigation. So as soon po that they would be able to give us their side of their stories dun sa mga allegations, we will expedite po. That is the directive po of our chairperson to expedite the investigation.
yung pong expedite na yon, mga, ano lang po, bigay lang po kayo ng idea kasi para mga 1 month, ganun.
Your Honor, I can without preempting the ano po our because on our level po sa regional office, we will just have to submit the evidence to our central office. And then yung aming central office po yung gagawa ng decision whatsoever for the finding of human rights violation. So I do not want to maybe in the next hearing if our chairperson will be available. He could
With the indulgence of Senator
sige po.
Padilla, alam mo ma'am, ako, lumaki ako dito sa Davao, second lieutenant pa ako pag-graduate ko sa PMA. Pero kinasanayan ko na yung human rights, Commission on Human Rights. Napatay namin yung NPA. Ngayon, kinahapunan, may statement na kaagad yung human rights na yung ginawa ng mga PC ay hindi makatarungan. Binayulit yung karapatan ng mga hindi pa nga niya sasabihin na NPA, kundi yung mga tao, mga makakaliwa o ano ba yung mga militante, pinatay kaagad. Alam mo, nangyari ito umaga, pagkahapon may statement na kaagad ang human rights. I don't know bakit you're holding your punches as far as this issue is concerned.
Your Honor, naglalabas din po ng statements ang
So what
aming
statement
commission.
have you done
So
as
far
far as this issue is concerned?
we have always reminded both sides po, especially the PNP, to observe the maximum tolerance, as well as when they conduct or the implementation of the service of warrant, to observe also that they will be able to.
Yung namatay, yung may namatay tayo na
So
isang
namatay po, Your
namatay.
Honor, it's still part of the ongoing investigation po.
Katagal na investigation yan. Ilang
I will take that into ano po, I will refer it to our central office.
Apo ma'am, kasi para po sa amin, ayaw na po namin mag-escalate pa ito. Kasi kung titingnan niyo po, parehong side, medyo kami po dito sa harap, nararamdaman na po namin talaga yung tension. Sana ma'am, kayo na lang po ang maging referee. Kayo na lang po ang bilang kayo ang nasa human rights, sana po kayo po ang manguna at magsabi sa amin kung paano ba natin ito madi-de-escalate. Kasi hindi po natin to pwedeng pabayaan na ganito. Kasi nakita niyo naman po may video yung may video yung isa. Pag pinabayaan po natin ito, nakakatakot po ito ma'am kung magkasama po tayo kanina, nakita niyo naman po. Para po sa akin, napakahalaga po ng papel po ninyo. Sana po ay kaagad magawa po ninyo.
Yes po, Your Honor. We will take that po in consideration po talaga. At amin pong ipapaabot din po sa aming central office for their guidance din po. Thank you po.
Maraming salamat po. May tanong lang po ako sa ating mga bayaning kapulisan. Sir, alam niyo po ako po ay tunay na tagahanga ng kapulisan, lalong-lalo na po kapag we walk the extra mile para ma-serve po ang justice. Ako po dyan talagang tagahanga po ako niyan. Opo. Ako po ay naniniwala na kapag ang kapulisan natin nagpatulog-tulog, wala po talagang ma-serve na justice. Meron lang po akong mga mabilis na katanungan lang po. Una po kay General Torre. Sir, para lang po maging malinaw po sa lahat. Bali, sinasabi niyo po na wala pong expiration ang warrant of arrest. Tama po ba?
That's what I believe, sir, and that's what the past president of IBP had already discussed in an extensive interview with an ANC program that I just forgot right now, sir.
Opo. Bali po, sir, yung pong pagsaserve ng warrant po sa loob ng KOJC, wala rin pong expiration yun. Magkasunod, magkapatid po yun. Po.
Yes, sir.
Opo. Bali po, kung wala pong expiration yung warrant of arrest at wala din pong expiration yung pag-serve ng warrant, gaano po katagal po ang iniisip po ninyo, sir, na pag take over po? Hindi ko po alam po ano pong tamang salita, ang legal na salita doon po sa mga bayani nating pulis na nandun. Meron po ba kayong ideal po, sir, na kung gaano katagal? Isang buwan pa po ba? O
In the last Senate hearing, sir, nang mag-dare si Mr. Katiil na i-welcome niya kami with a red carpet, legal ang aming ginagawa. And I think up to this point na talagang legal naman ang ginagawa. Ginang pa nga ng CA kahapon ang kanilang mga kung ano ng mga TPO na hindi naman namin sabihin na hindi naman talaga namin ginawa, sir. I actually told them in the transcript of the last Senate hearing, na-estimate ko lang, sir, sa laki ng problemang ito, na I need maybe 3,000 people to search the area for a month minimum, even without the interference. Kasi, sir, talaga namang, kung gagawa naman, kung ako naman, sir, may ganyang billion, sir, makakagawa talaga ako ng bahay sa ilalim ng lupa na wala ka problema, pero naman sir ang katapat niyan. Makakagawa talaga tayo sir ng bunker na pwede tayong tumira ng 1 taon sir. And that is among the recurring information that was given to us by our informants. Pero at the end of the day sir, I really don't take joy in this job kasi before ako ma-assign dito sir, commander ako ng isang national support unit. Napaka peaceful ng aking existence. And I really can't refuse. And I really cannot go against orders issued against me. So ito na nga sir ang naging resulta. I want this to be finished as soon as possible. Kaya lang sir, yun nga, every day that passes, naalala ko rin na sinabi ni Senate President Chis Escudero, nakakahiya ng PNP, hindi maare-aresto si Apollo Kibuloy. So isa rin yun sir sa mga driving forces na kinoconsider namin.
so, sir,
Matapos ito sir.
sinasabi niyo po, sir, na 100% na naniniwala po kayong nandun si Pastor.
Up to this point, sir, wala kaming nakikitang ebidensyang contrary na si Apollo Kibuloy wala sa KOJC. Nandiyan sa sir, paikot-ikot, running circles around us with the help of his supporters. So, kailangan talaga namin, sir, ang search that will be done on our way. And with this, sir, after the Senate hearing, I would like to ask the KOJC to cooperate with us. Otherwise, we'll be using again other provisions of the law like arrest will be harder, sir, because walang katapusan ito. So we'll be harder and we'll be ensuring that everyone who obstructs justice will be arrested. On the first day, actually prepared 500 people, 500 arresting officers to effect the arrest. Buti na lang, sir, binuksan nila ang gate because we are ready to that extent. May mga prison buses na kaming na-ready, sir. May mga arresting officers ako na-ready, investigators. Ang buong Bagani Hall doon, sir, ay naka-ready ang 50 computer para mag-process na, sir. And we have coordinated with the prosecutor's office na ganito karami ang aming inquest sa araw na ito. And nangyari lang yan, sir, the next day. 20 ang aming naresto. In-inquest namin. Kinumpiska namin ang 2 crane na inilagay nila sa gitna ng kalsada, 2 ambulance, at 2 wing van. Sana ang aming mahuli, isa lang nahuli namin, ang isa sir ay kanilang itinakbo. Which is okay lang sir. Pero at the end of the day sir, we really cannot abandon the victims of this crime. Not only because of moral principles, but of course, we really cannot abandon the service of this warrant because this is an order by a judge. And it is legally binding up to this point.
Yes, sir.
Salamat, sir.
Apo, nirirespeto po namin, sir, yung inyo pong ano. Tanong ko lang po, sir, isa pa po. totoo po ba na merong mga foreign visitors tayo nakasama po sa inyo pong pagsasagawa po ng inyong pag-serve ng warrant?
Definitely none, sir.
So,
Wala
hindi
po talaga.
Hindi po totoo na may observers, trainers, o friends involved po tayo?
Wala po, sir. As up to this point, sir, wala pa po, sir. At palagi na-insinuate yan, sir, ng mga taga KOJC dahil nga may warranty naman sa US si Pastor Kibuloy. Right now, sir, I would like also to emphasize na ang warrant lang naman ni Pastor Kibuloy hindi lang Pilipinas eh. Pero we don't care about his warrants in the United States. What we care about is the implementation of legal warrants issued by Philippine courts. Thank you, sir.
Ito po, sir,
Senator
talagang...
Ruben,
Yes, sir.
if I may, just for the record, General Torre, yung gamit ninyo ng mga equipment na yan, not coming from foreign entities,
All Filipino-owned, sir.
Ha?
All Filipino-owned.
all Filipino.
Ang iba nga siguro, sir,
Hindi galing sa Amerikano, ha?
wala, sir. Ang iba pa nga, ang isa nga dyan siguro, sir, baka kilala niyo pa, sir, dahil galing sa minahan nga yan, sir, talaga, sa Davao del Norte.
Okay, just for the record.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Kasi maraming speculations na yung equipo daw yung gamit ay galing sa Amerikano. Mga Amerikano na gustong mahuli si Pastor Kibuloy.
I do hope sometimes, sir, that it's the case because kung meron kaming mas sophisticated na equipment, sir, palagay ko mas mabilis naming na ma-achieve itong mission na ito, sir. I do hope that offers come and we'll always welcome that. As long as there will be no strings attached, we'll just implement Philippine laws if they assist us. All quarters, all helpers, all people interested in helping us, like how we arrested Pauline Canada.
Thank you.
Information came from her employers.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, kanina po pinakita po ninyo yung mga video. Sabi po ninyo nagmumura sila, hindi kayo nirirespeto. So, paano po ang treatment po ninyo sa mga KOJC members, sir? Sila po ba ay religious group o sila po ay political? Sa inyo pong sir, sa inyo pong mga briefing sa inyo pong sundalo.
I don't pass judgment. I have not passed and will not pass judgment to them, sir, at this point in time. Nagkataon lang siguro, sir, na medyo, ayan, sa itim kong to at sa kapal ng balat ko, sir, hindi na tumatalam sa akin ng ganyang mura, sir. So, medyo swerte rin ako sa bagay na yan, sir. At okay lang sa akin, sir. At nakikita natin na nakita nyo naman sa video kung paano kami tinitreat. Even on the first day, sir, ang nangyari kasi noon, sir, first day. Kaya hindi talaga, sir, totoo na may cooperation at the very first day. Really, the resistance is so strong. Nagkataon lang, sir. Siguro. Ito nga, sir. Makapalang balat ko, sir. Hindi ako tinatablan ng ganyang mura, sir. Thank you.
Yung treatment po sa kanila, sir, ng ating mga bayaning pulis, religious group pa rin po. Hindi naman po sila political.
Yes, sir.
Kumbaga, yung mga makakaliwa, yung magugulo, yung gano'n, hindi po.
We still respect them, sir. And as you have seen in the many videos that we saw, di ba, sir, may tumalon doon, sir, na sinipa yung shield. Pagbagsak nun, sir, hindi yun inano ng mga pulis natin, sir. Pinabayaan lang yun. So, okay na, sir. We have always and will always exercise maximum tolerance.
Thank you, sir.
Salamat din po, sir.
Chairman, magtanong lang po ako sa atin pong mga tiga KOJC. Kanina po nabanggit po ni Attorney Dina Tolentino Fuentes, yes ma'am, yung constitutional rights po ninyo, opo, na na-violate. Opo. Pwede po ba niyong ulitin at ipaliwanag po ninyo sa ating mga nakikinig kung ano po yung mga masyado po kasing islang kanina. Medyo Tagalogin po natin. Opo, yung sinasabi po ninyong na-violate po sa inyo.
Thank you po. I will try, pero Bisaya ho ako, so
Yes, ma'am.
hindi ako.
Sige po, kahit... sige po.
I'm not as well versed in Tagalog po. Hihingi na ako ng paumanhin sa inyo. Una po, the right to life, liberty, and property of the KOJC.
Opo, yan po. Pakipaliwanag po natin. Opo, liberty of life.
The right to life,
Oh.
liberty, and
O,
property.
liberty. Opo, liberty.
Oh.
Kalayaan.
Kalayaan po.
O, kalayaan po para
Kalayaan po.
para mabuhay.
Yes po.
Opo.
And the right to live peaceably in their residences. Mamuhay
Saan
ng
po ba yung
kaya-
residence nila? Saan po ba yung residence nila?
Ang residence po nila sa compound po.
Po.
Isa yun. And
So na-violate
property.
po yun. Bakit po
Yes
na-violate? Opo, bakit po na-violate yung kanilang kalayaan, mabuhay ng tahimik sa kanilang lugar?
Hindi na ho sila nakaka-move freely around. Nung first day pa po, pati kami ho, nahirapan. Ako po, kinausap ko po yung mga pulis sa Gate 18. Please, papasukin ninyo si Pastor Marlon. He is the executive minister. Hindi ho siya pinapasok. We have to ask permission. And hindi ho nila, kami, abogado na kami, we have to ask permission for him to enter. And hindi ho kami pinahintulutan. Matagal ho bago siya nakapasok.
Bukod po kay,
Yes po.
kay Sir Marlon Acobo, sino pa po ang mga hindi nagkaroon ng kanilang karapatan?
Yung mga miyembro po, yung mga
Ilan
miyembro,
pong miyembro yon?
I am not sure as of now how many are in the compound kasi nga po nag-celebrate sila nung kanilang anniversary. But I understand, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 2,000 to 3,000 persons live inside the compound.
Ay, hindi po sila ba malayang
Hindi
nakakaikot?
po, lalo po nung mga sinaunang panahon when they started it, hindi ho basta-basta makapasok at makalabas.
Paano po yung pagkain? Paano po lumalabas, bumili ng pagkain? Paano po?
Ang pinapapasok, ang sinabi po sa akin ng isang tao, the sector commander in charge of Gate 18 on the first day was, pinapapasok namin ang pagkain, ang tubig, at ang medisina lang. Kung mga tao, kailangan dumaan kami sa kanila. Pati po ako, muntik na ho, hindi makapasok.
So sa inyo po, paglabag po yon sa karapatan po?
Yes po. Kasi po, they are implementing a warrant of arrest, not a search warrant. And the people who live inside, yung mga nakatira ho sa loob ng compound, hindi naman ho sila subject sa search warrant. Hindi naman ho sila subject sa warrant of arrest. So bakit hindi sila malayang makalabas at makapasok sa kanilang lugar? Yung iba pong tinreat sa labas kasi may mga galos o sugatan dahil sa ginawa nilang implementation sa umaga, hindi na makapasok. Nahirapan ho sila pumasok. So yun po ang with respect to the right to liberty
pangalawa?
and property, they were not able to do it. With respect naman ho sa mga bata, the right to education and to enjoy peaceful education.
Pero ang sabi po ni Sir Torre, malaya naman daw po na makakapasok yung mga bata.
Sir, kung may anak ho kayo at nakikita ho ninyo may mga police na naka-SAF uniform with, let me see, M16 clips here in full battle gear and police with riot shields and truncheons. And nakikita nyo na yung videos na may na tear gas or pepper spray, whatever they might decide to call it. Sa tingin ho ninyo, may papasok na bata? I don't think so. Pangalawa po, yung mga bata ho, even if they say na malayang makapasok ang mga bata, sa tingin po ninyo, yung mga parents hindi mag-worry? I don't think so, sir. So it's going to be very difficult for the children to have unhampered access to education.
Wala
Which
po bang,
is-
wala pong ibang daan po ba? Doon lang talaga dadaan? Doon pa rin sa
Sa
kordon ng mga pulis po natin?
yes po. As of now, doon lang po. So yan po ang
Choice na po ng mga magulang na wag mo nang papasukin yung mga bata.
actually po, pinaparating po sa akin ng mga magulang. Gusto na sana nilang papasukin yung mga bata, pero natatakot po sila at tinatanong nila hanggang kailan po ito.
Pag sinabi niyo pong natatakot, ano po yung intensity ng takot na ito? Takot na pwedeng magkaroon ng mental health problem? Ano po ba? Kasi kailangan ma-distinguish po natin ano bang takot po yan. Superficial lang po ba yan?
Sir, I do not know for everyone because hindi pa ho kami nagkakaroon ng stakeholders meeting. However, sir, we were able to get feedback from several people already saying na Takot sila magpa-enroll ng mga bata. Pero mabuti na lang ho nagpa-enroll. Takot sila magpapasok sa mga bata kasi hindi nila alam kung may mangyayari during the day, which has been happening several times. So, hindi ho nila alam.
Parang sinasabi po natin, ma'am, na napipigil
Yes po.
yung pag-aaral ng mga bata.
Yes
Dahil
po.
po sa sitwasyon na to.
Yes po.
Okay po. Ano po yung pangatlo po na karapatan?
Religious freedom.
Naku, bigat po yan. May sarili yan.
Yes po. Because remember ho, yung cathedral nila, when they pray ho, just like you are a devout Muslim, they pray every 3 hours. Every 3 hours. They start at 3 a.m. And that is all throughout the day, in addition to their devotionals. So, and they always face their cathedral. Unfortunately po, hindi na sila maka-Sunday service doon. Dahil hindi sila makapasok, ginawa na nga hong command center. Pangalawa ho, in fact,
Ma'am, pinipigil po ba kayo magdasal? Kasi kanina po nung nandun po kami, nagdadasal po yung mga membro natin.
Sir, hindi ho sila pinipigil magdasal. Pero eto na lang po, kayo po, nakakapasok ho kayo ng maluwag sa inyong moske.
Oh.
Pero kung pipigilan ho kayo magdasal sa loob ng inyong moske, hindi ho ba that is a constraint on the right to religious freedom?
Opo.
So yan po ang sagot ko.
Pinigilan po kayong pumasok sa loob ng...
Buti kami po. Mabuti na lang po, may one time yung gwapong colonel po dyan, si Colonel Marantan, pinapasok ko ako one time. So nakapasok ko ako because he very kindly allowed me to enter. But aside from that ho, hirap po kami magpapasok pati abogado sa cathedral po. So mas lalo na po yung ordinary workers who are voiceless, who are not lawyers. Yan po ang mga freedoms that are being raped right now.
Sa labas naman po ng katedral, nakakapagdasal po kayo?
Yes po, pero like I said, that is their cathedral. Kung hindi ho sila makaka-pray sa loob ng cathedral nila at pati yung cathedral nila inuungkat lahat, which is their holy place, I think their religious feelings have already been outraged and their religious freedoms have already been curtailed.
Officially po, ang KOGC compound ay religious.
It's a religious
Sa papeles po ninyo.
Sir, I am not the
Sino
executive
po ang
minister.
pwedeng sumagot?
Si Executive Minister Acobo po.
Apo. Salamat po, Ma'am Atty.
Thank you,
Jane.
sir.
Sir Marlon Acobo, sir, pwede pong malaman lang po ang official papers po ng KOJC. Kung ito po ba, ano po ba ang registration po nito? Religious?
Yes, po. It's a religious organization po, Your Honor.
Sa inyo pong pagkakaintindi po, sir, pagka sinabing religious organization, yung buo, magmula sa gate hanggang dulo, ganun po.
Yes po.
Opo. So paano po yun sa ngayon po, sa nangyayari po sa inyo? Sa palagay niyo po ba nasasagasaan ang inyong religious freedom?
Yan po ang hinaing namin, Your Honor, kasi nahihirapan na po kami, to be honest. No? The right to worship is being hampered. No? Hindi na kami makakapasok sa cathedral. Sunday, hindi kami makapagsamba. Dahil nandoon yung mga magigiting nating mga pulis. Nakaharang yung kanilang mga riot shield.
Pinipigilan po ba nila
Yes.
kayo magdasal?
So several times I attempted to go in. But pagka lumapit ka, itataas na yung riot shield. Lalabas na lang yung mga tradisyon. Para bang let's get ready to rumble. Parang ganun. So, anong gagawin namin? Kaya nga nakiusap ko kay Mr. Torre, a day before our celebration, Your Honor. Kami na ang may-ari ng property. Kami pa ang nakiusap. Saan ka makakakita ng ganun? That's why, ang pakiramdam po namin, our constitution, our rights is being raped. Ginahasa ang aming karapatan. Ang aming, I don't know kung bakit ganun ka-obsessed ni Mr. Torre na to the point na in the first day, nung sinabi nga sa akin na hindi na kami pwedeng tumawid mula rito sa Cathedral going to Hangar, nakaharang na yung mga pulis, parang mga zombie. Nakiusap ako, pwede bang... Hindi, ayaw talaga nila. So, ang tanong ko nga, Your Honor, hanggang kailan magiging ganito? Hanggang kailan aapakan ang aming karapatan?
Sa palagay niyo po ba may katapusan? Sa inyo pong palagay, sa nangyayari po?
Sila lang makakasagot. Kasi nasa kanila ang kapangyarihan. Sila ang batas. Si Torre ang batas.
Salamat po, Sir Marlon. Attorney Israelito Torion. Gusto ko lamang pong sabihin sa inyong dalawa ni General Torre at Torion, parehong ibig sabihin niyan is tower. Ano? Wala, mukhang kayong dalawa ang tower ng pag-uusap na to. Boss, ano po ang legal pang natitira na pwede niyo pong gawin para mahinto ito sa ginagawa po sa kay OJC?
Ginawa na po namin, we were hoping dun sa TPO, pero yung Court of Appeals kasi mas hindi.
Nag-issue po ng warrant. Hindi po ba dapat yung mga court na nag-issue po ng warrant?
May nag-file na po kami ng motion din doon.
Oh, ano pong balita po doon? No? Sa lahat po yun? Sa lahat?
Sa dalawang korte po.
Sa dalawang,
File na
sa
kaagad kami ng
Quezon
motion.
City tsaka sa Pasig po?
Yes, well, due process requirements, ni-require yung prosecution's office to file a comment po. Yun po ang ginawa po ng presiding judge. And on our part, right on the third day, we filed a certiorari. Pero yung executive judge kasi, yung certiorari namin under the expanded concept of certiorari under Rule 65, which empowers the court to look into the acts of other departments of the government as to whether or not they are still acting within their jurisdiction, whether they have not gone beyond their jurisdiction. But the presiding judge wanted to hold a hearing, and we felt the honor that kung i-hearing pa ito, ongoing yung violations, matatagalan. So withdraw namin, nag-file kami ng certiorari din sa Supreme Court po. We are waiting that a miracle would happen, that a TRO will be issued likewise, Your Honor. We stated that in our narration of facts po. Yan po ang ginawa po namin. And doon sa Court of Appeals po, nag-file kaagad kami. When we learned about it at 4:44 in the afternoon, we prepared a motion for reconsideration and we filed it at 8:24, I think, in the morning the next day. We raised, among others, I could not discuss really the merits, but yung Court of Appeals kasi hindi kami pina-comment, nag-grant na kaagad yung petition ng Solgen. So, diniscuss namin dun sa aming motion for reconsideration na third parties naman ito, hindi naman po ito si Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy. So, ang na-transfer kasi ang venue, yung pag-transfer din kasi ng venue, may MR din kami doon kasi supposedly doon yun sa korte ng RTC.
Ginawa na po ninyo.
Oo, ginawa na.
Nag-aantay na lang po tayo kung anong decision.
Sana po. And aside
ano po sa palagay nyo ang ating long process? Ano po ba?
We are hoping na yung Supreme Court would act on our prayer for
When?
very urgent prayer. I was hoping within the day ngayon.
Okay.
Pero wala pa. So we are praying to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala that maybe on Monday po sana.
Inshallah.
Yes, inshallah. May clarification lang sana ako,
Sige po.
Senator. Kasi kanina yung proton elic na machine kasi hindi pa in-answer ni Sir Torre. Iba po yun sa ground penetrating radar na equipment din na dala nila. Meron kasi kaming more or less reliable information na yung proton elic it's like a scanner which scans underneath, no, kung anong mga nakalagay. Para siyang X-ray pero lupa, yung mga ganun. Sa pagkaintindi ko, para siyang sonar ba na nakikita mo ano, negative po sa dalawang test nila na wala talagang tunnel sa loob. And we were informed na alam na nila ito even
Ako ang information po.
may nagsabi sa amin kaya nga gusto namin siyang tanungin. Meron silang proton elic and we can summon also the person
Si
Kung-
chairman po, chairman. Kay chairman po.
sa ano po kung ano ba talaga yung resulta at saka magpa-conduct din tayo ng proton elic tests, no? Kami nag-isip kami niyan kasi nag-iisip kami yung mga lahat po ng motions na naisipan po ng mga abogado, nagawa na po namin lahat yun. Oo. Pero yung proton elic kasi kami balak din kaming magkuha 90,000 ata ang charge sa amin, no? Magpa-scan ka lang, ganun kamahal, no? So, gusto naming malaman sa kanya kung positive ba yun o negative kasi this is really a very high-tech equipment. We were told. And this can scan the ground and determine whether or not there is in fact a tunnel. Oo. At alam namin na yung hinire nila, negative po dalawang beses po. So, if the proton elic which they in fact used, no, provided negative results, then why are they doing this? So this is not anymore a service of warrant of arrest.
Attorney, formal po rin yung nire-request yan na magkaroon din kayo ng sarili niyong test.
Kung willing kami na magpa-proton elic din kami.
Excuse me po, magpa-suspend lang po ako kay chairman. 1 minute suspension lang po. 1 minute suspension.
1 minute suspension.
Nako. Okay. Komento muna tayo habang wala pa, no?
1 minute suspension.
So, okay, 1 minute. Ano masasabi ninyo? Sabay ganun. Hindi, ganito ako for me, pinaka magandang narinig ko dito is
Sunod
yung...
Padilla.
Ang bilis Ang bilis
Na resume. Merong suggestion si Senator Robin Hood Padilla na in the interest of justice, transparency, fairness, and everything. Kung mag-proton eli kayo, General Torre, we will allow people from Kingdom of Jesus Christ to rent also their own proton eli para magkakaroon kayo ng transparency doon sa area. Para pag sinabi niyong negative, titingnan rin nila kung negative rin sa kanilang equipment.
Yes, sir. All help, sir. All help to confirm or deny the existence of these facilities or hiding places of a political is always welcome, sir.
Okay. Sana si Juan, kaya niyo magrenta niyan para sumabay kayo?
Kaya man, sir, pero pwede umalis muna yung mga pulis na dami-dami. Kung sino lang yung mag-conduct ng proton elic or whatever search, pwede yun lang talaga yung dapat. Tapos ayusin natin sa korte. May court order ba? May ano ba? Pwede ayusin na lang muna natin ito, sir.
Tinatanong ko lang kayo.
Yes, sir.
As far as you
Opo.
are concerned.
Yes, we can. Yun nga,
Pwede kayo
nag-usap
magrenta?
na kami ng lawyer namin. Yes, you are willing, but yun.
Kaya ninyo? Para,
Okay.
so, sabayan nyo sila. Kung mag-test sila ganun, meron din kayo sarili ninyo.
Your Honor, ganito po, pag ma-positive na wala talagang tunnel dyan, aalis sila kaagad.
By all means, anong
Opo,
gawin nila
opo,
doon
kasi,
kung wala talagang...
We have really reliable information na yung proton elic findings nila negative, no? Wala talaga mga tunnels doon sa baba, no? And that's why I was really appalled by his declarations a while ago that he was as if treating the ground penetrating radar as if it was the proton elic findings. That's different equipments. Grabe ka high-tech po nila.
Okay, per suggestion of Senator Robinson Padilla, pwede ba kayo magrenta ng sarili niyong proton ele? At sabayan niyo sila?
Yes.
Sa kanyang ginagawang test?
Opo.
Baka mabilis.
Oo.
Magsabing wala, negative.
Wala, negative,
Lipat,
alis
kung
sila.
ano gusto nyo.
Walang reasonable belief.
Lipat, para
Iba
mabilis.
na ito. Iba na ito kung wala talaga tunnel, yung proton helix. Bakit pa kayo nandito?
Kaya nga.
Yes.
To expedite everything.
With the declaration of the yes, Your Honor, we're willing.
Magkano renta kaya niya?
90,000 ata daw.
So you're willing to spend for that?
Oo.
Sige, gawin natin ito. Sabi naman ni General Torre, he welcome that suggestion. So sabay kayo doon. Kung meron silang iti-test, mag-test din kayo.
Oo.
Tingnan yung result ng both parties.
Para
mabilis.
Imagine kasi kung if we will not do that, Your Honor, para matapos ito, gusto niya na i-clear lahat ng Kibuloy's followers there. Mga 2,000 ito, ang mahal po ng hotel.
Hindi na kailangan yan. Hindi na kailangan. Kung saan nila gustong mag-test, sabayan ninyo.
Sige.
Sabay kayo.
Okay.
Can do it. Sabay kayo.
Pag wala
Sige.
tayo, alis sila.
Wala kaming problema doon. Oo. Sige. Proton helix, Your Honor. Ganito. Para
deal?
ganito.
Deal?
Very fair. May proton helix kasi proton helix yung dinala nila eh. Oo. Kung saan sila mag-scan, pero actually, Your Honor, we were told, maski malapit lang siya, pwede mo na i-scan. Ganun siya ka-powerful. Makukuha na, maski ilang meters po.
Kaya nga. So,
yes. Oo.
magrenta kayo. Para mabilis.
Okay. Oo.
Para pag na-test nyo lahat ng grounds doon at wala na talaga makita, there's no reason for them to stay any longer.
Permahan kami dito. Para lalaki sa lalaki, Ron.
Yun!
Naman kanina nga noon, sabi niya, Photoshop daw yung, anong tawag dito, tunnel. It turned out, totoong-totoo pala yung tunnel. Sige, dito, ngayon. Permahan kami. Oo.
Wag mo na. 1 minute suspension.
Oy, medyo tagalan nyo yung 1 minute nyo hindi ako makapag-comment. Ayan. Ito yung sinasabi natin Comment ko dyan Ay, make sure na 1 minute yun Ay, mas maganda mamaya na lang ako comment. Ano na lang, sa comment na lang ninyo. Dapat happy ako dyan, sabi ni Vivian. Okay, sabi ni Gabs, go Sir Joe. Ayan, mamaya ako mag-comment, mas maganda. Jing AJ, kasi mapuputol Bas Bafa Proton Helix, keko ninyo sir po yata ang latest na yan. Choke, si Jojo, mag-time ulit bigla. Kaya nga Kaya ayoko mag-comment, baka mamaya biglang nandyan na naman sila. Mimi Aurelio. Pero, 2 things na nagustuhan ko ngayon. Yung kay Bato at kay Robin. Ayan. Mamaya, sabihin ko yan kung ano. Phoebus Reyes Story won't agree to that. Ay, pag hindi siya mag-agree na dapat mag-deal sila, may something talaga. May something. At saka dapat ito magpirmahan sila. If not, hindi sila magpirmahan, dapat andyan sila Senator Bato, Senator Robin at Senator Bongo na witness dyan sa usapan na yan. Tito Rans TV, si Robin, ang ganda ng mga tanong niya. Pag-usapan natin yan later. KZ722, yan, donors and KOJC, it's a piece of cake. 90K? Wala. Bakit ngayon na mahaba-haba yung kanina wala pang 20 seconds. Vivian, correct Jo, yung sabi mo bawiin niya, yan may something. Ampon, Kobe Proton E versus Torre Proton E. Grabe. Pero maganda ito kasi kanina I'm almost at my disbelief and disappointment kasi sabi ko walang patutunguhan tong hearing na to. Pero suddenly merong a little bit of window of hope dito sa ano na yan. Kasi ang grounds lagi ni Torre ay dahil meron daw bunker o tunnel dyan. So ngayon, magkaroon tayo ng KOJC Proton E at saka Torre Proton at the same time magkaalaman kasi wala namang transparency si Torre na kahit nagne-negative sinasabi niyang positive, we don't know. So para fair, magkaroon na tayo ng duelo. Ayan, duelo. Magkaroon na tayo ng Torreon versus Torre. Di ba? Malalaman natin dyan kung kasi pag napatunayan talaga na negative talaga at walang bunker dyan, walang tunnel or whatever, there's no reason para magstay sila dyan. Kasi pag magstay pa sila dyan, ibang usapan na yan. Ibang usapan na yan. Kahit siguro yung mga bangag, baka magigising sila. Ay, teka, bakit parang iba? Wala naman palang tunnel, bakit sila nandyan? Oo. Kahit yung mga adik, biglang maano yan. Kahit yung mga lasing, biglang kung lasing yun, biglang mawawala yung lasing, kumbaga. I mean, exaggeration, but ikaw ba naman, di ba? Wala naman palang rason para kayo nandyan. Kasi yan yung alibi nyo. Ay, more than 1 minute na. 3 si Tori Rest. Sabi ni Dragon Jude, akala ko nga kanina, Joe, pero dahil sa mga tanong ni Robin, ayun, na-open ng pirmaha. Ayan, magko-comment ako dyan regarding kay Robin kasi marami sa atin dyan na naasar or kay Robin. Pero let's look at the other perspective. How, paano, at bakit ganun magtanong si Robin. Okay. In contrast with Senator Bato, dalawa sila magkaiba ng character. Kumbaga, nag-jive yung character ni Senator Robin at yung character o estilo ni Senator Bato, no? So, yun. Mamaya pag-usapan natin yan. Maganda yung nangyari actually. I'm almost at losing hope actually kanina. It is not only because of Senator Robin, but also it is because also of
Hearing resume.
Bato.
Balik.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, go ahead.
bago po tayo magwakas, hindi na ho kami magko-complain, makikiusap na lamang po. Kasi simula po nung unang araw na pinasok kami ng Philippine National Police, ang una ho nilang pinatay tubig. Hanggang ngayon ho, kung kailan nila kursunada kaming buksan ng tubig, saka lang nila ginagawa. I think that's not human, Mr. Chair.
Is that true? You are controlling the supply of water in the compound?
Sir, hindi nga namin alam, sir, kung nasaan ang kanilang mga controls, and we see a lot of tanks there, sir. Walang central control yan, sir, sa tingin ko lang, sir, based from a point of view of an engineering student in Mapua and a DSS scholar at that, sir.
Klarohin natin ito. You mean to say na pinuputol lang tubig?
Kung kailan lang ho nila gusto kaming bigyan ng tubig, saka na lang nila ipinapaandar papunta ho sa mga buildings.
Kontrolin yung saan ba yung controls niyan? Puntahan yung tao nyo.
I think
Lagyan nyo na tao doon, mag-gurdya. Walang dapat makialam.
hindi nga ho nila pinapapasok, binabarikadahan, sir.
Saan?
Kaya nga ho kami nakikiusap, papunta ho doon sa JMC building. Kaya kami nakikiusap na lang. Kahit na yung kliyente namin ay may-ari ng compound, naninikluhod po kami.
Kinokontrol ba yung tubig talaga? For the record,
For the record, sir, no. It's not true. Hindi nga namin alam, sir, kung nasa ang kanilang entrance niyan eh. Hindi namin alam, sir. At saka, definitely, sir, with kind of facility, sir, you cannot control the water there ng as if isang valve. I don't think so, sir. There will be redundancies, there will be redundant supplies, controls, and tanks there, sir. Napaka-imposible nun, sir, na sinasabi ni Mr. Sonsa.
Mr. Chair.
Yeah.
Kaya hindi ho natin makita yan. Sinasabi niyang hindi niya alam kung saan. Kasi po pinutol nila yung CCTV doon sa basement. Kasi kung hindi ho nila inalis yun, makikita natin kung sino yung nagkokontrol ng tubig.
tol ninyo yung CCTV nila doon sa loob?
Again, allegations, sir. Again, allegations. Kasi sir, kung gusto namin putulin ang kanilang mga CCTV, sir, matagal na. We can do it easily, sir. But we're not doing it.
Pero,
And why should
Saan yung naputol na CCTV?
Your Honor,
Yes.
remember nung nandun tayo sa baba,
Oh.
pinakita ng mga media men na yung camera na putol na po. Yun po. Oo.
Correct, nakita ko yun.
Yes.
Sino nagputol nun?
Siyempre, sila ang nagahukay doon, inadmit na niya, imposible naman na ang GMC ang magputol nun. At saka sino makabenefit? Mga pulis, hindi na namin makikita kung ano yung hinuhukay nila.
So I am directing you, Attorney Torion, to restore that CCTV. I-restore mo. And I am also directing you, PNP, huwag niyo pakialaman yung CCTV nila. Okay?
Right at the very start, sir, we didn't. And in two
Okay,
times now,
okay
sir,
lang. I-deny mo man na kayo ang nagputol, sila naman, inaalis sila na kayo ang nagputol, let's forget about that issue. Basta may directive to them, restore niyo yung CCTV ninyo, at kayo, huwag ninyo pakialaman yung CCTV nila.
If I may, Your Honor, ang problema,
In the interest of public order.
Your Honor, ang problema kasi bumalik na yung mga armado po dun at sa pagpunta ko pa nga lang dito, bumalik na armado, baka pagbalik namin doon, nakakordon na naman yung GMC basement po. Baka hindi na po kami makapasok ulit.
Hirap nito.
Ang proposal ko, Your Honor, at least we seek for your protection. We will have this session held sine die, Your Honor, and definitely likewise, Your Honor. So you would have continuous power, yes, Your Honor.
To give you the assurance, I am not terminating this investigation. I am only suspending it tonight. It will be suspended and it will continue. Okay? So time now, marami pa sa ating mga resource person ay uuwi ng Manila, sasakay ng 10 o'clock flight. It's already 9:22. Baka hindi sila makahabol sa airport. So from here, I just would like to remind both parties. I would like to appeal in your senses for peace, sobriety, and cooperation. Anong cooperation na gusto kong makita? Cooperation to achieve peace and sobriety. Yun lang gusto ko sana. And respect the human rights of everyone. Members of the KOJC and members of the police force. Respetuhin natin. Okay? Ha? Okay. Of the PNP. Okay?
yes, sir.
Okay. So thank you. From here, Senator Bongo, you have the floor.
I support the call of the committee chairman, Senator Bato de la Rosa. We need to de-escalate the situation. Kawawa yung estudyante, kawawa rin yung mga pulis. I support you, Mr. Chairman. At nandito lang po ang komite para patuloy sa pagdinig na ito kung kakailanganin po. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Your Honor. From here, the hearing is hereby suspended. Thank you. Maraming salamat.
Hi, Apo. Diyos ko po. Okay. So it's time to give due comment with this. Sa hinaba-haba ng prosesyon, dito rin magtatapos sa suspension. But of course, okay pa rin yan na suspension. Kesa naman, adjourn. Mahirap naman kasi this is a continuing development from, I believe it's more on the police side kasi ayaw nilang matigil ito hanggat hindi raw susuko or hindi nila daw isusuko si Pastor Kibuloy. Okay, for how many? 9 hours and 30 minutes to be exact na ongoing Senate hearing. And okay, I would like to give a rating, no?